The fortress has a long and interesting story that goes through many different periods. You can live its history looking at its three towers: the Lombard Tower, the Francesese Tower, and the Brunelleschi's Tower. Let's talk about them. The Castles of Staggia is situated along the Francigena Road. Originally the roads were white, so people could seize them even at night. The pilgrims who are on their way to Rome stop here to sleep. The Lombards arrive in Italy. They build castles to defend the new territories and the Francigena Road. This road starts from Canterbury. The vicar Sigarico leaves from this city to get to Rome. During his travel he describes the road. The lords live in their castles, but the Lombards' houses are made of wood, straw, and dried mud. Only the main tower is in stone. People can communicate at a distance with fires burning in braziers on the towers. So the news reaches even the city of Lucca from fire to fire. Windows are a means of defense. In fact, they throw stones, dung, and slurries, real bacteriological weapons, from them. In the 19th century, they add the mullioned windows. In fact, in this period, the Middle Ages is fashion again. The doors are suspended. There is a wooden staircase that they can take off when they don't want a person to enter.
Hello, I'm Ava, a Lombard noblewoman. My father is the Earl Zenobi. I married Il Brendo, a lord from Staggia. The day after our wedding he gave me the fourth part of his lands. I immediately loved Staggia. We had 2 children. After their birth, Il Brendo died. So I want to be free and independent. Now I am a nun. I still live in my castle. On February 4, 1001, I founded a Benedictine monastery named Abbadia Arasola. In the place of a small village and a marshland, I built a church and a monastery. It is surprising to remember even today the name and the witnesses of a Middle Ages woman.
Another tower of the castle is linked to the history of the Francesi. The French King Philip the Fair appoints Musciato as his treasurer. He has to collect his taxes. Musciato becomes rich. Then he returns to Italy to build his lordship. Musciato comes from France. That's why people call him and his brothers with the nickname Francesi. It means people from France. The Francesi build the round tower. It's the first round tower in Italy. In 1305 the Francesi economic empire decays because one of the merchant companies in Siena bankrupts. Musciato's properties are confiscated. He is condemned to death. His brother Nicola moves to Staggia. The Francesi pay 18,000 golden coins for the village. After the Francesi bankrupt, people from Florence buy the territory of Staggia. Between 1371 and 1373 they built the walls around the village. These walls are 18 fathoms tall. Florence pays 3,000 gold coins for the walls. Filippo Brunelleschi, famous Italian artist, plans the dome of the Duomo of Florence. At the same time he works on the walls Staggia. On the 15th of March 1431, Brunelleschi is in Staggia to oversee the works. He works at Capitane's Tower, a tower built to protect from sieges. Meanwhile, gunpowder arrives in Europe. It begins the revolution of military architecture together with the invention of artillery. For a long period people have forgotten the fortress. It has been abandoned and it decayed. In fact, the vegetation has grown inside. Actually, it's a tourist center.